Good morning, comic book fans. Welcome back to Comics in 5 Minutes. I'm your ever-loving host, Shorty. Today, we're going to review Moon Man. Probably the only review I'm going to do the rest of this week because hardly anything is out, but I'm very happy to review it. I actually wasn't going to put it on my pull list. I liked it so much, it's made it on there, and I have to warn anyone watching that we are going to be talking politics, economics, and racism in this one. For people who've been watching my videos for a while, they know it's not new for me to do this. If you're new to the channel, and that's not for you, if you just want a review of comic books with looking at artistic expression and how it all comes together to tell a story, then might not be the channel for you. We're still going to do that, don't get me wrong, it's still a comic book review, we will do that straight away in fact, but I don't mind if people tune out for this one. In terms of how good it looks, 100% I'm in favour of this one. I am going to have to keep checking names for these creators because most of them are not familiar to me. Marco Licati on the artwork is absolutely brilliant. There's a certain trick he does in terms of showing time passing and movement on a still page, which is absolutely brilliant, either by having panels and panels to show gradual movement of a character around a room, but also by overlaying very similar images as if it's like multiple cells of animation on top of each other to show much quicker, sudden movement. Absolutely brilliant. What he doesn't do is worry too much about going 100% clean-lined and crisp artwork, which is absolutely fine by me. He's still a fantastic artwork. He reminds me of a very lo-fi, grungy Sean Gordon Murphy, and that is a big compliment. Sean Gordon Murphy is one of my favourite artists. To see it done like that, but a little bit less fussy, I think is absolutely spectacular. His character design is fantastic. He also does really good character interactions by non-verbal communication. You get a lot of who these people are by how they sit down and how they talk to each other, how they interact with all this. Brilliant. But it's also so bold. The colouring, which is a different guy, this is Hang On Colours, Igor Monti, does an absolutely amazing job on this. He doesn't overdo it though. There's an awful lot of times where we just get some really nice lush coloured details. At the back matter we actually get to see just inked pages and then see the colours done over the top of them, and it shows a really nice collaboration between the artists. It shows they've got like a basic idea of what they wanted to do, how they work well together, and how they managed to make it really, really effective. But it's not those bits which really made me fall in love with it. It's pages like this, where we just get the most intense, rich colours. And I'm not even showing you the best page there. I want you to go home, read your own copy of it, and find this out for yourself. But when the colour suddenly jumps off the page, it is so deep and so intense, you can almost feel the heat coming off the page. It's not too often, sparingly used, but whenever it is, it's fantastic. And I found myself wanting more of it, even though I know it shouldn't be on every page. We are not talking like Coda or We Only Find Them When They're Dead, where every page is an assault on the censors. This is subtle, and when it is used, it jumps. It is absolutely brilliant. On to the writing. It's Kid Cudi is actually writing it. His real name's Scott Mescudi, which I did not know. We also got Kyle Higgins helping out, who's been writing No One for a while, and that is absolutely fantastic comic book. The fact that these two have come together to write what's effectively a Fantastic Four riff of people who got lost in space for several minutes and then had years to try and find out what's happened and still nobody knows what's going on, but they may almost certainly have superpowers. But that is the kind of, not the foreground to it. The foreground is the fact that the main character, the Moon Man, was basically gone for years, and he comes back and he finds his culture and society and communities changed a little bit. He has actually been working for a private space exploration thing because NASA wasn't paying enough. His parents had died, he needed to buy a house, so his brother had somewhere to stay. His brother, though, has been left behind and had to live in this culture and this society for quite some time, and has seen how bad late-stage capitalism has been affecting his people, because capitalism is most effective when there are a lot of poor people, and pretty much no matter where you are in the world, if you're a person of colour, you're more likely to be poor. So, yeah, this is a problem that he has to deal with. The two varying positions we have here are our main character's position, which is just, I want to do as much as I can to make the money I need to look after me and you and us. It's not a bad position to have, but the alternate to it is, I understand that, but I also don't want to only be good for us. Culture and society and the community is bigger than that, and the more people get involved in helping the entire society, that is even better. It's a discussion which I've seen happen somewhere else fairly recently. Is a movie on Netflix called The Kitchen, where the main character is very much just wants to get out of the problems of the place he's staying, instead of being continually shown that the society will be better if everyone works together, if everyone makes an agreement, a pact that to only take what they need to help each other out when they need it, to be there for each other, because that is more likely to affect real change rather than just fleeing the problems. It's a weird inversion of white flight in its own way. It's handled brilliantly and enigmatically, and the fact that it's also got a really cool Fantastic Four riff going on there, it makes me want to read more of it. It's been an absolutely fantastic first issue. I can't wait to see what's happened later on. I did not think it was going to be on my pull list. I read this issue and it made it on my pull list. I hope you're lucky enough to find a copy and you enjoy it as much as I did. That's it for me for now, probably for the week though, because as I say, there's very little else to review apart from some anthologies. So until I see you next week, look after each other, everyone. Stay safe. Bye!